The doula industry just changed overnight, and most people don't realize what that means yet. A major insurer just expanded coverage for doulas to millions of patients. That sounds like good news, and it is. But there's a second part to this story that no one is talking about. And if we don't talk about it now, we are going to feel it later. The assumption is simple. More doulas means more support, means better outcomes. And there's truth to that. We have strong data showing that continuous support during labor improves outcomes. Lower C-section rates, shorter labor, higher patient satisfaction. But here's the part people skip. Those results didn't come from random support. They came from consistent, trained, present support. That's a very different thing. This works because labor is not just mechanical, it's physiological. It depends on oxytocin, endorphins, a sense of safety. And safety is not just physical, it's emotional. When a woman feels rushed, watched, uncertain, or dismissed, her body knows. Labor can slow, pain intensifies, interventions start to enter the picture. And once that shift happens, it's very hard to reverse. But when she feels supported, her physiology works differently. Her body opens, her breathing changes, her ability to cope improves. That's not opinion, that's biology. Let me give you a real example. I've been in rooms where everything looked fine on paper. Vitals normal, baby doing well, labor progressing. But the room felt tense. The patient was quiet, but not calm. She was holding everything in. Watching the monitor, watching the door, watching for the next instruction. And you could feel it. Her body wasn't letting go. Labor slowed. More conversations started. More interventions were discussed. Now, compared to that, a room with strong support. Same patient, same physiology. But someone is there, grounding her, helping her breathe, helping her stay present, helping her feel safe in a system that doesn't always feel safe. And the entire trajectory changes. That's the difference. So expanding doula coverage makes sense. But here's what actually changed. Demand just increased overnight. Millions of women now have access to support. And that's a good thing. But readiness did not change overnight. You cannot scale experience in a policy announcement. You cannot scale judgment with reimbursement. And you cannot scale system awareness without training. This is where people underestimate the problem. The hospital is not a calm environment. It's fast, it's layered, it's decision-driven. Things change quickly. Decisions are made in minutes, sometimes seconds. And those decisions are not random. They are influenced by hospital protocols, liability concerns, provider experience, staffing realities. If you don't understand that environment, you're reacting, not navigating. And that's where the gap is. This creates a gap. On one side, patients who need support more than ever. On the other, a system that hasn't slowed down to meet them. and in the middle, support that is not always prepared for their reality. Support alone is not enough anymore. Support has to be informed. Understanding what's routine, what's optional, what's necessary, when timing matters, how decisions actually unfold. That's the difference between being present and being effective. This is the turning point. Because for the first time, doulas are entering the system at scale. And scale changes everything. It exposes strength, but it also exposes gaps. And right now, both are happening at the same time. This isn't about reacting to a trend. This is about recognizing that the standard just changed. And if you are in this space as a patient or as a doula, you need to understand what that means. If you're pregnant, you shouldn't have to figure this out alone. And if you're a doula, this is the moment to step into this role with depth. Because this isn't slowing down. It's just getting started.